I personally think there are two sides to the whole copycat content. First, people might just think this guy is imitating someone else, doesn't have his own style. And secondly, some other people see it as like, this is a skill in itself. The fact that you can recreate someone's stuff with so much precision. But what's your take on both perspectives?
Well, it's definitely both ways. It's definitely helped me in some cases, and it's definitely kind of hindered me from getting my own sound. And I say that because
Tymease is a drummer, content creator, and the CEO of Drumble. He has a unique, relatable, and creative way of blending comedy with music, and he's known for his ability to recreate just about any drum performance, playing it exactly like the original.
You know, I do copycat content. This one was also copycat content. Some people are like, oh, cool. But nah, people didn't really like the fact that I was trying to rip them off. As a community, people will start to respect us when they see us like together, when they see us working to a certain goal. I have no doubt that the biggest drummers would be willing to help you if you come willing to learn. Like, there's so many people I asked, how high do you sit when you play? It's ridiculous. I've asked too many people that. I said that to say, just put your heart into everything you do. Even if you think it's the smallest thing, still put your heart into it, because you just never know. And that's the only thing I really regret, because I still can't believe all this is happening.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Shared with Dahveed. Thank you so much for tuning in. So just to give you guys a quick information as to what to expect in this video, Shared with Dahveed is split into 3 sections. We've got the interview, which is basically the guest and I having a conversation. The shared, which is a section where the guest and I do music together, play music together. And then the last section, which is the giveaway, is a section where we give back to the community. Yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy this video. Thank you. Welcome to another episode of Shared with Dahveed. And you know, this is a space where we have deep and insightful conversations with some of the best musicians out there. And today I have a guest which has been making some very big waves in the drumming community. He is a drummer, a content creator, and is also the mastermind behind Drumble. Ladies and gentlemen, gentle boys and gentle girls, welcome Tymease.
What's up? Glad to be here,
How
man.
are you doing?
Good to be here, man. I'm doing great. Can't complain, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm all right, bro. Thank you so much for coming here, bro.
Of course, man.
Really
of course.
So yeah, just getting into it. How did you come about the name Tymease, first of all?
Man, well, Tim is my name. Tim is my middle name. My first name, a lot of people don't know. My first name is Ubina. I'm an Igbo boy from Nigeria. But Tim is my middle name. My parents decided for some reason to put a Y in the name, so it's literally T-Y-M. A lot of people on Instagram think my name is Ty. It's actually Tim. So Tim being my first name, and then my last name is Eze. So I just use Eze. I just kind of wanted to be fancy with the word, so I just made it ease. I just gave myself the name Tymease. When I was younger, I had time, bro. I had too much time on my hands, so I was just doing, yeah.
Nah, but I think it has a nice ring to it now, because yeah, Tymease makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah, man. Tymease, not Tymease. Tymease.
You've been playing for a while now, but
yeah.
What was the moment that made you realize, yeah, I want to actually like take drumming seriously and pursue it?
Oh, okay. So when I was in Niger, I never played drums. I liked drums though. I liked watching drummers, but I never played drums. But when I came to America around like 2014, my dad started a church. So that's really how it all started. We just needed musicians. There was no musicians, so everyone in the family just volunteered to get on the instruments. I went on the drums, my brother went to the keyboard, and my sister was singing. So it was like a little three-way thing between my family and the church, and that's really how it started. Yeah, but what made me like really want to keep going, I feel like, I don't know, like drums are very fun. They're a very fun instrument to do. So when I started playing, I just kept going. I just kept doing it. And I think when I went to Tulsa around 2017, I was in Tulsa for college, for university.
Yeah.
My favorite drummer, Tony Taylor, came to do a clinic and my friend invited me over, and I seen Tony play, and I was just like, how is it even possible that someone can play like this? Like, how is he moving around the kit like this? I feel like that's really when the love for drums really sparked, like really hit me. I was like, yeah, I want to play like that. So I say that was probably the moment that really made me want to like chase drumming, really wanted to make me drum.
Oh, wow.
I say so. Yeah, man.
That's impressive, really. And talking about fun, you've had a lot of fun with drumming recently, bro. Like your content has revolved around, some of them revolved around like the comic style of it, and it's just really, really, really fun.
Yeah,
how do you get your ideas? Because they are really relatable.
That's a good question. How do I get my ideas? Well, I don't know, it just comes. So the first video that went viral, I guess maybe it's I'll just start with the church uncle video. I don't know, it happened to me, that church, all that stuff that I post, it all happened to me. And it was here in this church. I'm actually in the church right now. It was over there on those drums. There was this uncle in the church. It was very good. He was like pretty popular back in South Africa. He played with many artists. He came over here and he started playing drums. Like one day like this, I was enjoying myself. I was playing drums. I was getting ready to do my nice fills. And he literally walked in like I'm telling you, all of it is real. This is the room in the video where the uncle walks in from here.
Wow.
The guy walked in here, looked at me and said, come up, let me play some drums. So, so just the thought of it, I think I just thought of it one day. I was like, dang, that really happened to me. And I think also I probably saw a comment somewhere that, I think it was a comment that I saw in some random video. I was like, let me just try to do the video. And I just came and did it. I didn't think I knew anything of it. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. I was just doing it for fun at the time. I just posted it and it went crazy. So it's a blessing.
Like it's really relatable because it did happen to me as well. Like it happened to me. I think it happened
to a lot of people apparently. It's crazy.
Bro. And that's not like the only style of content you do. Which there's this other one which is, I think this is how I found out about you really in 2022. You did this copycat content. That's what you call it. Yeah.
Okay.
The first video, as I said, I found about you was when you did of Edward Fanning in 2022.
Oh yeah, my boy EJ.
I was just like blown away. Like, how are you able to like recreate drum performances note for note? Like, how did that come about? Like, what brought about that inspiration? Like, let's even have. How did you think that's a good thing to do?
Bro, okay, I'll talk about how I thought it was a good thing to do. Because how I can do it, I don't really know. I kind of just do it. But I'll kind of explain. I'll try to explain. But how I thought it was a good thing to post about it was, obviously I talked about Tony Taylor. He came to Tulsa. So after I watched Tony and I started watching more videos of Tony, like I had these makeshift drums in my dorm room. It's like luggage and pillows, a drum pad, a drum pedal, and I just like hit on it. My roommates were cool with it all the time. So I just like play on it and I slow down the video that I like. If I see it on YouTube, I use the slow down, setting, whatever. I'll slow down the video and I'll just start doing it slow. Then I'll bring it up, I'll do it fast, I'll do it. So I just kept doing that. I feel like that's how I really learned to. There's more ways that I'll explain in a Drumble video. Hopefully that'll come out soon. But that was really how I really got to do it. Now, I did one video like that where I copied one of Tony's videos. He was playing with Taylor Bennett at the time. It was a video he posted on his Instagram. I did a copycat and all I did was send it on Snapchat to a few of my friends and they all loved it. One of those friends, I can't remember who it was, maybe Matt, but I'm not sure. He told me to post it on my story. So I posted it on the story and a lot of people liked it. And then Tony himself replied the video and he was like, bro, this is very intuitive. I think that's what he said. And that, bro, because of how much I love Tony, I was like, oh my gosh, Tony loved this? So, so that's really how I was like, okay, people are really liking this. So let me just start doing this. So after that, I just started like making some of those videos. I think the first one I posted was Tony Lambright, but a lot of people don't know about that video. The one that really came up was EJ's video. Yeah, that was really the moment I decided to like start posting it.
And not to be fair, I personally would be looking forward to the Drumble video because I think around this time last year, Tony Taylor dropped a video of him playing in church. And guys, I tell you, less than 24 hours later, less than 24 hours, bro, this guy dropped the copycat content of that same video. So yeah, please,
I did.
when that video comes up, I'm going to be the first person to
Yes,
watch
sir,
it.
man.
Nah, bro,
Yes, sir.
definitely. I'm going to link the video also in the description whenever it comes out.
Cool.
And,
yeah, appreciate that, man.
yeah, bro, definitely. I personally think there are two sides, so like two perspectives to the whole copycat content, because you know, as drummers, we always have this conversation back and forth on owning our sound, having a unique sound, and all of that, really. And my two sort of like perspectives to it is like, first, people might just think this guy is imitating someone else, doesn't have his own style, and secondly, people see it as, some other people see it as like, this is a skill in itself. The fact that you can recreate someone's stuff with so much precision, it's a skill. But what's your take on both perspectives?
I mean, really, it's both. It's both imitation as much as it is, because as much as it is imitation, it does take a lot of skill to do. It's something, because I just started doing it by myself, I didn't know it was a thing that apparently a lot of people can't do until I started posting videos like that, and people in the comments were like, bro, how do you do that? How do you do that? Is it that, blah, blah? And, oh, like, that's crazy, that's crazy. I was like, wow, okay, so people like, this is not like a normal thing. So, you know, it's not, I've seen other people also imitate stuff as well, but it's not like everyone that does it. It's only a few people that can do it. So it's definitely a skill. It's definitely something that not everyone can do, but it is also imitating. And on top of that, like when you do imitate different drummers, you learn a lot, because when you slow down things and start doing what other people do, bro, there's people I've slowed down, like some people play very differently. Like I'm kind of used to Tony's style in a sense, but there's a time I mimicked this guy, Hayes Amaze. My guy Hayes, he plays so different. So when I was trying to mimic his stuff, I was like, dang, like this is a whole new entire way of drumming. This is a whole new way to look at how people play drums. And then Aaron Castrillon, the way he plays is very different. EJ, the way he plays is very different. So all these guys, they all have different styles of playing, and it's like, it kind of opens your mind to a new way of just seeing drums, seeing rudiments, seeing music, period. So as much as it is imitating, it's skill. And on top of that, it helps you learn a lot. So, I mean, if you don't want to imitate anybody, don't imitate. You do what you want to do, but regardless, you're gonna learn something, and that's why I play drums, to learn. So
oh wow, yeah. that's a different approach to it, really. And,
yeah.
But then in terms of like owning your own unique sound, do you feel like it has, you know, the fact that you've gotten ideas from these different drummers has helped you in owning your sound, or is this something you are still sort of like shaping?
Well, it's definitely both ways. It's definitely helped me in some cases, and it's definitely kind of hindered me from getting my own sound. And I say that because, and I don't imitate as much as I used to. So now I'm kind of like better with my sound. Now I kind of like feel my own sound. But back in the day, when I was playing in church, especially if I'm playing a song or something, I can't play if I'm playing a song and I've heard a drummer play that song, let's say EJ played this song, it's like that's the only way I hear the song. So it's almost like I have to play it like he plays it. But like nowadays, I don't do too much of it, so I feel like, you know, I'm developing my sound a little bit better. But I would say that, especially being a young drummer, I haven't been in the game for that long, maybe like 8 years. So I feel like I'm always going to be shaping my sound no matter what. Yeah, definitely. I don't think even drummers that are older and have been in the game for a while, they still take time to get their own sound, you know? So I think I'm definitely always going to be shaping my sound no matter what. But yeah, man, it goes both ways, I say, for sure.
Is there a way
Feel free to stop me, by the way, because sometimes I just be talking.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm also trying to like pick as much information from what you're saying. So
For sure.
So looking at, just tracking back to what you said about how, so like the negative side of the copycat
Right.
thingy, how then do you like sort of like flush your mind off that, for the example you made, like EJ Fanning style, like now you're trying to approach that song, how do you sort of like flush that EJ Fanning video out of your mind?
I just do, honestly. And something that helped me, I mean, I won't recommend it, but there's a time that was really bad. I couldn't unhear EJ on some songs. So what I would do is listen to different covers of that same song. So I'm not just hearing EJ, maybe I'm hearing different things, and then I'll just play to the song myself, so there's more variety. But because for me, something about me, when I study drummers, I have this tendency to study one drummer for a very long period of time. So I'm only listening to that one drummer. I feel like that's the reason why it was really messing up my own sound, because I listened to EJ for a month straight. I have playlists on YouTube of like their different church services, EJ's playlist, Tony's playlist, Josh Foster's playlist. All these guys have their own playlists, and I just stick to their own playlist for months. So that's probably what was hindering it. But now I kind of have variety. I listen to so many different drummers. I pick out different things, and something I also do is not copy exactly what they do. Nowadays, I pick something that they do, I kind of just make it more comfortable for myself, so I'm not struggling. Because when I was trying to copy what people were doing, I struggled because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
So in order to make me comfortable, now I just kind of do stuff and do it in a way that I feel comfortable playing it. Yeah, man.
That's impressive, bro. Thank you for sharing.
Of course, man. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. So going on to you playing in church, you don't really post a lot of clips from church or playing for artists or whatnot. But then I've seen I've seen some posts. One of the major ones was the one you did with Tim Godfrey, and the one with Transformation Church as well. Like, how were those experiences for you? Because I mean, you don't really post a lot about it, so like I'm compelled to ask, how did you feel about both?
I mean, bro, those are two amazing opportunities. Those are probably the biggest opportunities that I'm most proud of. I don't post a lot of stuff because, especially recently, I kind of keep church stuff to myself, because when I play, I tend to be in the spirit, in the worship when I play. So I tend not to really post any of those stuff, especially, obviously people like seeing, especially on Instagram, people like seeing feels and stuff like that. When I play in church, I try not to do too much of that. But those opportunities were amazing, bro. Transformations was crazy. Mind you guys, I should let y'all know, it wasn't a Sunday service. It was like a prayer service. A lot of people think it was a Sunday service. I know Rich there, bro, but it was a regular prayer service, but it was still dope. And the way it happened was, the night before, I had played a gig with the ex-MD of Transformation, Caleb Sean, and then the current aux player, Charles. I played a gig with them with some Transformation singers. They had like a separate band called Kaya, Come As You Are. We had played a gig, like a worship night, the night before. So that Sunday, I played at a church, and immediately I got back. As soon as I opened my door, I got a message from the aux player. Like, bro, the drummer we had, he had to cancel last minute. Could you come fill in? I was like, oh, heck yes. I was tired, dude, but bro, play for Transformation, set up vibe. So I went so quick. I got ready, fast shower, 2-minute shower. I ran, I drove over there, and it was dope, man. Playing with Caleb, and even just seeing the setup there. I mean, Transformation looks crazy on TV and everything, but bro, in person, actually seeing the lights, the cameras, it's crazy. And that was like COVID time as well, so there wasn't it wasn't like people in there. It was just, you know, cameras and like people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But the Tim Godfrey one as well, very dope. I was kind of new to ATL because I was in Tulsa, but one of the MDs had hit me up and said they needed a drummer. They sent me some songs, Tim Godfrey songs. What I missed. Those are some difficult songs. So it took me about a week, two to really get them. But yeah, as soon as we got in there and played it, amazing, bro. Yeah, thank God for those opportunities.
Yeah,
in my life.
Yeah, bro. Do you see yourself like say focusing more on that, or like you're just fully invested in your own content right now?
Is that as in playing live?
Yeah, playing live, playing with artists.
Playing with, oh nah. I don't think drumming. I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like I have a passion for drumming, but only when I'm drumming for myself or for God. When I'm drumming for like, you know, other people and stuff, I don't really feel like I'm at home. I don't know why. So because of that, I don't really drum as much. I just drum on Sundays, but during the week I'll be doing different other work, so like all these media things. That's what I really do. So yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about Drumble, guys. Let's talk about
Drumble.
Now, first of all, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, first of all. Let me ask you, what was the vision behind Drumble?
Man, Drumble was just me having fun, honestly. Like, what really happened, I think I bought 2 cameras. I think it was 1 camera or 2 cameras. But I bought it for myself, for my own personal content, to play drums and stuff like that. So I did a whole setup situation. I set up for like 3 hours. Cameras, lights, all that. Like right here. Yeah. And then I recorded myself playing. I played everything, done. I went home. As soon as I got home to like, you know, put everything together, I didn't like how my drumming sounded. I was like, dang. And it was like, I did all this setting up just to not do this. So I was like, I don't know. I guess I just thought like maybe I should just get people to do it, because I looked at the video, like the actual video. Yeah. I didn't like the audio, but the video looked great. I was like, wow, okay, maybe I can actually do something with this. So I hit up 2 of my guys. I hit up EJ and Sunny, because at the time they both lived like close to me. I was like, yo, just come to my studio. Let's just do something fun real quick. I'm about to do this drum thing. So they came and we shot videos. That's really how it started, man. Wow. For real, that was really it. Wow. Yeah. Pretty much, bro.
Oh wow, that's impressive to say the least. Because this same YouTube channel you're talking about, in just a year,
man,
you've amassed over 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, good.
And over 6 million views, bro. The plaque right there, the plaque you see behind him, that's the 100K subscribers plaque, bro. Yo,
crazy. And I never expected it, bro. I was just having fun, and it just happened.
Now, because my next question was going to be like, what was your strategy for growing the channel?
I mean, the channel. So the reason I feel like the channel grew, especially when I first started, is because it was different in a way. Obviously, a lot of people compare it to Drumeo. My guys are Drumeo, and they see it as like the black version of Drumeo. Now, I used to watch Drumeo a little bit, and shout out to Drumeo, those are my guys. Yeah. I saw like just a few people that I love, me personally, in Drumeo, like Eric Moore, Thomas Bridgen. But there's so many people that I hadn't seen on Drumeo that I wanted to see on Drumeo. And I was like, dang, it's gonna take a while. So I was just like, let me just try and, you know, do something myself. Like, why not? At least let me start. You know, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. So I mean, that's really how it started. So I just started it, and all this is happening. I still can't believe all this is happening. But amounts of connections that I've made through Drumble blows my mind. The amounts of my favorite drummers I actually got to meet in person do this show. Crazy, bro. Because I just wanted to have a little fun. It's crazy.
I mean, I think that's what happens when you know, first of all, stay committed to something, and you also have
100.
like God's backing with you in it, like
yeah, man.
the fact that you just put everything in God's hands, and you also do excellently as
100%.
well. Because yeah, bro, the video quality is impressive, bro. Like, I mean, I think you use probably the DJI for foot camera. No,
How do you know that?
nah, I got news, bro. That's why that's why you're on the show, broski.
That's crazy, yeah.
Bro.
I use a DJI on the foot, and every other thing I use a Sony.
I mean, it's only right for you to blow up, really, because yeah, the level of excellence and
yeah, for sure,
investment you've put to it really is impressive, bro. And yeah, man,
yeah.
shout out to
When
you.
I started, you know, I had like 2 cameras when I started, or 3 cameras. I had a main camera, I had an overhead camera, I think a side camera. That's how I started. And when it started to like gain a little bit of traction, I was like, you know, I kind of believed in the vision of the show. So I just decided to take some money out of my savings and buy some like actual good equipment. So I mean, it's all worked out for the best, thankfully.
Yeah,
It's all worked out. Yeah.
what has been your biggest challenge in running Drumble?
Oh boy. Oh boy. My biggest challenge, I'll probably say running it myself is the biggest challenge. So obviously, you know, the biggest drum companies like Drumeo, Drum Channel, all these guys, they have like a team.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to get grow Drumble to a place where we can get enough money to have a team, but I'm not there yet. So right now I'm doing like everything. I set up every week because obviously this is like service happens here, you know. So, you know, I just come like some weeks, whatever week I have somebody coming in, I have to set up. Set up takes like 4 hours. Then I have to break it down. That's another 4 hours. At first it really, really sucked, but nowadays I'm kind of getting used to it. So it's not as bad as it was when I first started. So I mean, that's really the issue. And then me also like running all this myself. When something happens, it's like, it's not much I can do, bro. Like if, let's say we're recording, a mic cuts out, I won't know because I'm at the back talking. If a camera cuts out, I won't know because I'm at the back. I just had a shoot like 2 weeks ago with Josh and Eli, and we did this whole segment. And then I came back and realized that 4 of the cameras are overheated. The only camera I had was the camera facing Josh and the camera on Josh's leg. The cameras for Eli, they both overheated. So now I can't post the video. And it was an amazing video. So things that, and it's not the first time that's happened as well. It's happened plenty times. So that can really discourage you, but you know, I feel like I have a lot of determination. So I just keep going no matter what. And I just pray to God to help me and give me strength to keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm seeing progress, I'm seeing things happen. So it's like I have to keep going anyway, bro.
no, big up to you, bro. Yeah, genuinely, I respect what you do, and it's just really inspirational for me as well, because I just really love the fact that you started this and you stuck to it, really. And you know, the consistency was just crazy, because I mean, at the time you started, we were getting probably a video every week, and it was like, yo, that's some level of determination, bro. So I mean, I feel like everything will all fall into place.
For sure, man.
And this is also to everyone watching, whatever it is you've set your mind to, consistency really is the key, innit? Like
Facts.
you know, as long as you can stay consistent, and obviously there's going to be ups and downs, you just have to keep going. Don't stop.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
One thing I respect about you really is your connection, the way you network with top drummers or top musicians. And I would say For me, I'm quite introverted, yeah, and I think I struggle with that. I used to struggle with that. Maybe I still do. I don't know. But yeah, how did you build those relationships, really?
I mean, bro, you think you're introverted. When you see me in person, I don't talk to anybody, bro. And it's funny because I used to be extroverted, but I think like after COVID, it's just like, I don't talk to anybody. But like the connections, I make most of my connections through social media because obviously you can be a different person in social media. So I'm introverted in person. When it comes to social media, I can be extroverted. I comment on everybody's video. Bro, I'm a whole different person on there. So I feel like social media, when it comes to connections, I was just in everybody's DMs, honestly. Like, I'll post consistently. This was before I had like 10K followers on Instagram. Yeah. Like before I really knew anybody, I'll just like keep posting. And I hit up so many drummers at that time, just asking for advice on different things, even if it's the little things, bro. Like there's so many people I asked, how high do you sit when you play? It's ridiculous. I've asked too many people that. How high do you sit when you play? How heavy do you like your pedal? You know, what drumstick do you use? I just kept asking stuff like this. And that like, it's funny, just little things like that helped me gain connections. And then obviously, as the time went and I started getting more followers, and then Drumble helped me get some crazy connections that I would have never thought I'd ever have. So yeah, man, just like we talked about consistency. If you're consistent, and what's the word I'm looking for? Is it persistent? If you're consistent and persistent, yeah, you're gonna get connections for sure. Just keep going. Yeah, and don't be annoying. I mean, I was annoying, Sha, but some people are annoying me nowadays, bro. Like I feel what people were feeling when I was doing it, cause bro, I was annoying. But like when I see, I'm like, But then I think about myself, like back in the day, how I was doing it. I'm like, okay, let me calm down. Like, let me just talk to these people. But don't be too annoying, Sha. Come from a place of wanting to learn, cause I feel like a lot of people, especially in my DMs, they come to me trying to be my friend, trying to know me. It's like, but I don't really know you, you know? Yeah. So just come like willing to learn, then people, bro, drummers will help you, bro. One thing about drummers, we're always willing to help because we want to see each other grow as a community. If people start to respect us, people will start to respect us when they see us like together, when they see us working to a certain goal. So if we just keep doing that, we'll go somewhere. So I have no doubt that the biggest drummers would be willing to help you if you come willing to learn. Yeah, man, that's it.
Oh, wow. That's some very helpful nuggets right there. Thank you, man. Looking back at your journey, were there any mistakes or setbacks that taught you some very like valuable lessons that you would love to share?
I mean, one thing I always say is a cliche thing that everyone says that I don't regret anything. But I mean, there's definitely things I would have changed. There's some people I wish I would have come to differently. Like I just said, there's some people I was trying to be their friends. And, you know, I just feel like it wasn't the best way to approach them. So that's in terms of connections. I mean, that's really the only thing I can think of. In terms of Drumble, I wish I started Drumble. I don't want to talk too much. Okay, I'll try to say this quick. The first video I did on Drumble that hit, I think right now it's on 900K views, right? I wish I did it. I wish I edited it a bit differently, because at the time, and I wasn't even thinking about this. I wasn't thinking about it too much. I edited the video exactly like Drumeo edits their videos. So I kind of wish I did that differently. I literally had my laptop like this and I had a Drumeo video here and I kind of did it. I mean, at the time, to me, I was being oblivious. I just thought, you know, Drumeo would see it and people would see it and be like, oh, cool. It looks like Drumeo. You know, I do copycat content. This one was also copycat content. So people be like, oh, cool. But nah, people didn't really like the fact that I was trying to rip them off. So I kind of wish I edited it differently off the start. But I feel like that's the only thing I really regret, because honestly, I won't even say I regret it, because even because I did that, I feel like a lot more people came to the channel and it's where it is now. So, but everything happens for a reason, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is also to say, not to ever, I don't want to say, you weren't looking down on your idea, because I mean, Drumble is what it is now, and you believed in it right from the start. But if you had known that this would have happened, you probably would not have edited it that way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%.
At the time you saw it as like, yeah, we're just starting up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big yet. Do you get what
I
I'm saying?
do not think it will go where it went at all.
Exactly. So
yeah.
I mean, I think it's all down to how much we believe in what we are doing. And yeah, really, just your ideas, really, like, just never see it as inferior. I think that's the word I'm trying to look for. Just always put your, it's your idea, it's your thing. You never really know, to be fair.
Yeah, man.
Never really know. It might be one of the biggest things that comes up in 2-3 months. Yeah, so you don't want to keep looking back at and regret. Well, you don't regret it now, because there are some like benefits to it as well. The fact that people have come to the channel because of the similarity with Drumble at the time, really. But I mean, that's just to say, like, don't ever think your idea is inferior. That's my whole point.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
And put your heart into everything you do as well, because even the things you feel like may not go, most times those are the things that go. Like my highest viewed videos, whether it's on Drumble or whether it's on my Instagram, Tymease, my Tymease Instagram, is the videos with the highest views that I didn't really care for, or I kind of just like threw out there. I didn't really spend time with them, and then the ones I spent time on didn't really go as far as those ones went. So I said that to say, just put your heart into everything you do, even if you think it's the smallest thing. Still put your heart into it, because you just never know who's watching, bro. You just never know who's gonna love it, how far it's gonna go. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the last guest I featured on the show left a question for you, and his question is, as a creative, how do you deal with toxic superiors, like whether it's artists, management, or like industry people?
Ooh. I was about to say I haven't really dealt with some, but nah, I think I have. How do you deal with them? I mean, oh boy, pray. I don't really have an answer for that one. Because I guess that's something I'm still figuring out. There was this one time I had a gig with this very popular artist. I would not say who he is. We're cool now, but at the time, we didn't know each other. So we kind of clashed a little bit because of some certain situations. It was quite toxic. Like, everything about that was toxic. But I didn't even like handle that situation as well as I feel like I should. So that's why I feel like I don't really know. I don't want to give you guys bad advice, but I mean, just pray about it, bro. Or ask the next guest that comes on this show. Maybe they'll have a better answer.
So wait, your answer to the question is to pray about it.
Yes, please. Pray about everything.
Pray
God
about
first,
everything.
bro.
Yes. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I don't have an answer myself, so yeah. I'll just leave it that way. Bro, you've obviously accomplished a lot in such a short time.
Glory to God, man.
Yeah, man. But then, like, what's next for you? Like, have you got like any upcoming projects that you want us to look out for?
The biggest project that I'm working on now, that's kind of taking time because of so much personal stuff I have to deal with, is the Drumble website. I feel like I have so much plans for the Drumble website. So when that comes out, you guys look out for it. It's gonna be dope. And just the Drumble channel, period. Like I said, I have a lot of personal stuff that I have to finish and get through it. But I have so many insane ideas in my journal that I have ready to do for the channel. So, and I can't wait to get those out, man. I really can't wait to get those out. It's all about time. I'm trying to take my time, but also I'm trying to rush it a little bit so it's not too late. I want to get out as quick as I possibly can. But yeah, man, it's just anything I have for the future coming out is really on Drumble. On my personal content creation, I've kind of slowed down a bit, which I don't really like, but you know, time is an issue. But I do have a skit that I'm gonna do soon with a pretty well-known Instagram drummer, so.
Okay, all right.
Watch out for that as well, yeah.
Come on, bro. Are there any new directions you are looking to explore? Because I mean, outside of music and drumming, I feel like a lot of people might not know this, but you are also like into like media, video editing, videography. Like, are there any other like you know, creative things that you're working towards, or new directions that you're taking?
The new directions that I'm looking at taking, they don't really have anything to do with like anything creative. They're more like personal jobs, I guess, like real estate is something I'm looking at. But yeah, in terms of creative stuff, I feel like I've done, or I am doing, you know, pretty much what I possibly can. Like, I'm doing pretty okay so far. So I'm trying to, you know, try to get some other, you know, ways of, I guess, income and trying to build, because I'm kind of growing old now. I'm not the young guy I used to be. I'm gonna be, maybe, let me shut up. I was about to say something too personal, but I'm growing, Sha. So I have to think about the future, think about life. So yeah, I definitely have things coming up, but they're definitely out of the creative field. But I have Drumble and I have content creation still. So yeah, all good, man.
All right, bro. One final thing before we wrap up and go into the shed. On Shed with Dahveed,
Shed time.
Every guest sort of like leaves a question for the next musician, just like the way Jamie left the question for you. So the question, what question would you like to leave for the next guest?
On the spot.
Yes, sir.
What is it? These are drummers, right?
To be fair, I actually don't know.
Okay, still coming. But it's going to be a musician.
It's going to be a musician, yeah.
Okay, just ask him what. Yeah, that's my question.
Hey,
yes,
bro.
sir. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much, bro.
Mr. Dahveed and the Davidites. It's good to be on the channel, man.
Nah, bro.
I'm blessed. I'm honored.
Yeah, man. It's been an
Yes,
incredible conversation. Guys, the next thing that's going to be coming up on the screen is the shed. This is where you see Tymease finish us. Literally.
I'm very rusty, guys. I don't play drums like I used to, so please bear with me. David is about to blow me out the water, but it's okay. We move.
Thank you so much, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned something as well. This is the interview. We still have the shed and the giveaway coming up. For the shed, we are playing to a track by Shed Tracks. It's called Samurai. And for the giveaway, we are giving out 4 pairs of Proma drumsticks. And that will be released next week. The shed and the giveaway will both be released next week. So if you did not subscribe to the channel, this would be the right time for you to do that. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this, and thank you for making this a success. I'll see you guys in the next one.